we're going to make Pane bread. It's a particular Italian bread that is made by hand, or I'm going to make it in my bread machine, so it'll be up to you. What you'll have to do is to actually start a starter for it. And to be able to do that, you're going to start off with 7 tablespoons of water. That was 7 tablespoons. And you're going to put in 1½ cups of bread flour. And it's really important that you use bread flour, not all-purpose. That was 1½. Then you're going to put 1 teaspoon of dry active yeast. I made a little well inside, and that's where I'm going to put it. And then put it in your machine. Now, what you'll want to do is you want it to just mix. So that's probably going to be about 10 to 15 minutes. Then at that time, what you'll want to do is shut your machine off, and it's going to have to sit for about 8 hours. If you're not going to be using your machine after it combines, again, put a towel over it and let it sit for 8 hours. Now, after the 8 hours time, it's going to come out and look like this. This is the starter. And what you're going to do is you're just going to break up the pieces of starter together. And there might be, 4 to 6 pieces, 7, that type of thing. And what you're going to do, once you have that broken up, you're going to put that in your container, your bread maker container. Sorry. And you're just going to put in there. This is after the 8 hours. Then after the 8 hours, what you're going to do is you're going to put 6 tablespoons of water in there. You're going to put 4 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. That was 4 tablespoons. You're also going to put 2 cups again of bread flour in that. You're going to be putting 2 teaspoons of salt. I'm going to put it in one of my little far corners. And 1 teaspoon in the other corner of granulated sugar. And then put this into your machine on the dough cycle. And every machine takes a little bit longer. Mine, I think, is 1 hour and 20 minutes that it'll be ready. When it comes out of the machine, or again, you've made it by hand, it will look like this. And what you're going to need is a little bit of flour on your countertop or your board, and just punch it down, and then try to form a ball or a circle with it so it's round. Let me put a little bit more flour here. You're going to need a greased pan or something to bake your bread on. And then what I like to do is I just stretch it out almost to be the shape of, like, say, a football. So it's a little narrower on the ends. But wider in the middle. Here, I'm gonna just kind of redo this a bit. It got a little stiff from in time here. Okay. All right. And then just stretch it out. Like that. And you want to probably try to stretch it out for anywhere from 8 to 11 inches. And then just put it on your pan Once you do that, just take a knife and score it down the center, and then put a towel over that and wait till it doubles in size. Now once that it doubles in size, you're going to need to have your oven at 450 degrees, and you're going to bake the bread at 450 degrees for 15 minutes. After that 15 minutes, you're going to break it down to 375 and bake it anywhere from 20 to 25 minutes at 375. And when you get done, this is exactly what you're going to get, what it's going to look like. It has a great olive oil taste to it. It comes out really a beautiful loaf of bread. What also is a great idea is, before you bake it, take just a little bit of flour and dust the top with flour before you bake it, and it'll come out looking like this. I hope you like this recipe. If you do, let me know. Leave a comment. I'd like to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.